Hello students, we will discuss NTA TEST-1 for JEE Mains. So the first question of NTA JEE Mains TEST-1 is, if the roots of the equation ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0 are in the ratio m is to n, then there are 4 options given and one of the options would be true. So we have to select which option will be true. Okay, so we'll do so if roots are in the ratio m is to n, so either we can take the roots as suppose you take alpha as m times of k and you take beta as n times of k. Now if you apply the sum of roots, you know the formula for alpha plus beta, which is minus b by a. Now in place of alpha you will put mk, in place of beta you will put nk, and that is equal to minus b by a. So if you take k common, you will get k into m plus n equal to minus b by a. Then using this you will get k equal to minus b by a into m plus n. Now another formula is product of roots alpha into beta, so that is c by a. Now alpha is mk and beta is nk, so mk into nk, it will become mn k square. Now we need to eliminate k because no option is having k, so over here you are getting k square, so in place of k you can substitute this. So when you do it, you will get mn into, in place of k you are substituting this, so whole square of it would be into b square by a square into m plus n whole square equals to c by a. Now if we transpose this denominator to right hand side, then we'll get mn into b square equal to c by a into a square into m plus n whole square. So one of a will get cancelled, so we'll get ac into m plus n whole square. So it is nothing but first option. Is it clear? Okay. Now there is an alternative method also to do the sum, so we'll discuss that also. So alternative method would be roots are given in the ratio 1 m is to n. So can we take the roots as 1 and 2? So if you take, let alpha is 1, so this is trial and error method. So if you take alpha as 1, beta as 2, then m is to 1 n. What will be the ratio of the root? 1 is to 2. So it means m will be nothing but 1 and n will be nothing but 2. Okay, now what we'll do next, we'll try to correlate the coefficient. So when you apply the formula for alpha plus beta, or what we can also do is when the roots are 1 and 2, then we can find the quadratic polynomial. So you might have studied, if you know the roots, then to find the polynomial, this is the formula x square minus sx plus p equals to 0, where s is sum of roots and p is product of roots. Now in this case 1 plus 2 3, that will be sum of roots, so you will get x square minus 3x and then the product of roots, so 1 into 2, it would be 2 equal to 0. Okay, now if you compare it with ax square plus bx plus c, because that is the quadratic equation, so you will get a equal to 1, you will get b equal to minus 3 and you will get c equal to 2. Okay, now you know the value of mn as well as abc. So all the options are having abc and mn. Then you have to substitute the value of mn and abc in the options. So if you substitute in the first option, so m into n, mn into b square, so mn b square, that is the left hand side of first option, So 1 into 2 into b. b is nothing but minus 3. So whole square of that. So it will become 18. Now right hand side is nothing but ac into m plus n whole square. So a into c, that's 1 into 2, 2. And then m plus n, that is 1 plus 2 whole square. So 3 square. 3 square is 9. 9 into 2, 18. So LHS and RHS both are equal to 18. It means first option is correct. So we can go for it. Usually we should also put the values in the other option. So suppose two options or more than two options are satisfying, then what we need to do? If we do by trial and error method, then we need to substitute another set of values. So this is the method. Second question, the domain of definition of the function y equal to 3 into e to power root under x square minus 1 into log x minus 1 is. So we have to find domain. Domain is basically all possible values of x for which function is defined. So here x is present in two different places. First, inside the root. So you know when root x is defined. So root x is defined if x is greater than or equal to 0. Similarly, root x square minus 1, when it will be defined? If x square minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. So if you solve it, you will get x square equal to 1, or you can say 1 square. Now solution of this equation would be either x will be greater than or equal to 1 or x will be lesser than or equal to minus 1. Because this you might have studied, when x square is greater than or equal to a square, then where a is a positive number, then x would be either greater than or equal to a or x would be lesser than or equal to minus a. Okay, now another function is log x minus 1. So you know log is defined only for positive numbers. So log x minus 1, here in place of x you have x minus 1. So x minus 1 must be positive. So you will get x greater than 1. Now you have to combine both the cases. This is case number 1, this is case number 2. So when you combine both cases, you will get x greater than 1. Okay, so x greater than 1 means x belongs to one open interval 1 comma infinity. So it would be option number A. Question number 3, the value of integration of x minus greatest integer function of x dx, where limit is minus 1 to 1. So this square bracket denotes greatest integer function is. There are 4 options given. So first of all, you know what is x minus greatest integer function of x. So x minus greatest integer function of x is nothing but fractional part of x. So when you plot the graph of fractional part of x, it will go like this from 0 to 1, and again it will start like this. Okay, similarly if you have like minus 1 to 1, it will go like this. So we have to do the integration where limit is minus 1 to 1. So basically we need to calculate the area of these two triangles and add it. So what is area of this triangle? Area of this triangle is nothing but base is 1, height is also 1. So answer would be, there are two triangles and both of the triangle is having area half into base and height, both are 1. So when you calculate you will get 1. So it would be B. Okay, next question number 4. A flag staff of 5 meters high stands on a building of 25 meters height. For an observer at a height of 30 meters, the flagstaff and the building subtend equal angles. The distance of the observer from the top of the flagstaff is. So first of all, this is a height and distance question. So we need to plot the diagram properly. And once the diagram is plotted properly, then we can get the answer easily. So first you can plot a building. Building is having height 25 meter. Then flagstaff 5 meter. Then for an observer at a height of 30 meter, the flagstaff and the building subtend equal angles. Okay. Fine. So observer is suppose over here. Yeah, so suppose building is 25 meter like this, and then on the top of it you have flagstaff which is having height 5. So 25 plus 5, the total height would be 30, and here observer is sitting at a height of 30 meter. Okay. So over here you have observer. Now they are telling that flagstaff and the building subtend equal angles. Yeah, so flagstaff, if you join it, you will get like this. This is for the building, and this will be for the flagstaff. Now they subtend equal angle. Suppose this is theta, then this will also be theta. Okay, so we need to calculate this distance. Suppose the distance is x. Okay, now on both the side, this is 30 and this is also 30. So this line will become parallel to the horizontal line. So you can assume that this angle would be 90 degree. Okay, now what would this distance? It would be x. So we can apply in this small triangle tan theta. So if we apply tan theta, we'll get 5 by x. Okay, now if we apply tan 2 theta, because this big angle, it is nothing but 2 theta. Yeah, so what would be tan 2 theta? It would be nothing but the perpendicular is 30, 5 plus 25, and base is x. So tan 2 theta is nothing but 30 by x. Now you know the formula for tan 2 theta, right? So you have to use the formula for tan 2 theta to find the answer. So tan 2 theta, all of you know very well, it is nothing but 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta. Then in place of tan theta you can substitute 5 by x. So you will get 2 into 5 by x divided by 1 minus 5 by x whole square. So that is nothing but 25 by x square equal to 30 by x. Okay, now if you simplify x and x, you can cancel it because both are in denominator. Okay, are you getting it? So or otherwise you can also write like this is 10 by x divided by, you have 1 minus 25 by x square, and that is equal to 30 by x. Yeah, 30 by x. So denominator you can assume it like 1. Now you can cancel x and x. 10 into this is 3 times. Okay, now if you simplify, so 1 minus 25 by x square, that would be nothing but 1 by 3. So then 25 by x square would be 1 minus 1 by 3. So that's 2 by 3. Okay, then x square would be 75, because you will transpose 2 by 3 to the left hand side, x square will go to the right hand side. So you will get 25 into reciprocal of 2 by 3, that is nothing but 3 by 2. So 75 by 2, or you can leave it like this. You can keep it like this, leave it like this. Now if you take the square root, so all of you know very well square root of 25 is 5. So it will be 5 and then root under 3 by 2, second option. Okay students, so we'll discuss question number 5 now. So in question number 5, there is a relation given if r equal to x comma y. This is nothing but an ordered pair, and this means such that x and y are integer. X and y belong to z means x and y are integers, and x square plus y square is less than equal to 4 is a relation in z. So it is a relation where x and y belong to integer. Then domain of r is. So we have to find the domain of r. So first of all guys, these two are very important. One is x and y are integer, and the second is x square plus y square is less than equal to 4. Okay, domain is related to all possible values of x. Now you have x square plus y square is less than equal to 4. Okay. Now what will happen if you transpose y square to the other side? You will get x square less than 4 minus y square. Now 4 minus y square, maximum value of 4 minus y square, or you can say that 4 minus y square has to be less than 4, right? Why? Because y square, whole square of any number, is either positive or 0. So if it is positive, then 4 minus, you put any positive value, 4 minus 1, 3. If you write any positive value 2, so you are getting a value which is less than 4. If you put y square equal to 0, so 4 minus 0 would be 4. Then you are getting equal to 4. So in this way, what you are getting x square less than equal to 4. Then if you solve it, you will get x less than, x is between minus 2 and 2, because square root of x square, square root of 4 is 2. So for this you can remember a condition. If x square is less than a square, where a is a positive number, then x is between minus a and plus a. Okay guys, now between minus 2 and 2, and xy is integer, so what are the integral values between minus 2 and 2? So you can write all integral value between minus 2 to 2. So it will be minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1 and 2, which is present in option number C. So that is the answer. Okay guys, next we will discuss question number 6. So question number 6 is, if 5 to power 97 is divided by 52, then the remainder obtained is. So this question we can do it easily by binomial theorem. So 5 to power 97, in such questions actually we have to relate this number to divisor. Divisor is 52, right? So you know 5 square. 5 square is how much? 25, which can be written as 26 minus 1. And 26 is related to 52, right? Because 52 is nothing but 26 into 2. Okay, then I will show you how I will get the answer. So first of all, 5 to power 97, as I told you, I can write 5 square. I can write 5 square, which is 25, as 26 minus 1. So 5 square is related to 5 to power 2. So 5 to power 97, we can write it as 5 into 5 to power 96, which can be written as 5 square raised to power 48. Okay, then you have 5, and 5 square you can write it as 26 minus 1 raised to power 48. Okay, then you need to apply binomial theorem. So you will apply binomial theorem for 26 minus 1 raised to power 48. So if you apply the binomial theorem, then You will get the first term as 26 raised to power 48, right? Next you will get 48 C1 26 raised to power 47, and then minus 1 raised to power 1. Or you can also tell that alternate term will have negative sign. So in that way also you can write. Okay, like this you will be getting all the term. Now what we can observe, that 26 raised to power 48. In 26 raised to power 48, we can write it as 26 into 26 raised to power 47. Now guys, or further if you want to write, you can also write like 26 into 26, then 26 raised to power 46. Now we need to check whether it is divisible by 52. So in 26 2 is there. Like what I want to say is 1 of 26 we can write it as 2 into 13. So when we combine 26 and 2, it will become 52. So that will happen for all the terms. That will happen for all the terms. Except I think second last term you will get 48C 47, and power of 26 would be nothing but 1, and power of minus 1 would be 47. Now guys, 48C 47 is like NC n minus 1, and that is, you know, NC n minus 1 as well as NC 1 both are equal to n. By using this formula, 48C 47 would be equal to 48. Now this is 48 and into 26. So again from 48 you can write 48 as 2 into 24, and then 26 is present. So you will get 52. Now 52, again this number is divisible by 52. So the only term which is left is minus 1 to power 48. That is the last term. Yeah, this is the last term. Now this term is not divisible by 52. Rest all is divisible by 52. So what is the remainder you are getting? 1. So when are you getting the remainder 1? When you are dividing this 5 square raised to power 48, but outside you need to multiply by 5. So you are getting remainder as 1, which you need to multiply by 5. Are you getting it? So when you divide guys 5 raised to power 96 by 52, you are getting remainder as 1, but then you will multiply 5 raised to power 96 by 5 to make it 5 raised to power 97. So then remainder will also get multiplied by 5. So r equal to 1 into 5. You will get 5 as the answer. So it is present in option number B. Okay students, so next question number 7. If y equal to 4x minus 5 is a tangent to the curve y square equal to px cube plus q at 2 comma 3, then p and q. So you need to find two variable p and q. So to find two variable, usually you need two equations. One equation you will get with the help of this point, because this point will satisfy this curve. Another you will get with the help of this tangent, because you can find the slope of the tangent. So what is the slope of this tangent? Look, tangent is also a straight line. So you have the tangent which is y equal to 4x minus 5. Now if you compare with y equal to mx plus c, then what is m? M is nothing but 4. So this is the slope of the line. So this is the slope of the tangent. Now you also know we can find slope of the tangent by differentiation. So for this curve, if you want to find the slope of the tangent to the curve, you need to differentiate it, and then in place of x and y, in place of x you can substitute 2, in place of y 3. So when we differentiate y square equal to px cube plus q, so when we differentiate with respect to x, we'll get 2y into y dash, or dy by dx we can also write, and p into x cube. X cube differentiation is 3x square. So we will get 3p x square, because p into x cube differentiation which is 3x square. Then q is a constant, so differentiation of q would be 0. Okay, then what you need to do? You need to substitute x equal to 2, y equal to 3. So when you do it, and one more thing, you also know the slope. So y dash, that is the slope of the tangent, is nothing but 4. So when you substitute, you will get 2 into y coordinate is 3, y dash slope is 4, and you getting 3p into x square, and okay, and x is nothing but 2, so 2 square, that is 4. Then you can cancel this, 12 and 12 will get cancelled, so we will get p equal to 2. Okay, after getting p equal to 2, you can substitute x equal to 2 and y equal to 3 in this equation. So when you do it, 9 equal to, you will get p into x is nothing but 2, 2 cube, that would be 8, and then plus q. Then cube would be nothing but 9 minus 8p. Okay, then you will get p comma q as okay. Now we'll discuss question number 8. The number of discontinuity of the greatest integer function f of x equal to greatest integer function x. Usually greatest integer function is represented by square bracket, where x belongs to open interval minus 7 by 2 to 100. So x is greater than minus 7 by 2 and less than 100, where x cannot be equal to minus 7 by 2 and it cannot be equal to 100 because it is represented by open interval. So option A is 104, option B is 102, option C is 101, and option D is 103. Okay, so all we know very well that greatest integer function is discontinuous whenever x is an integer, right? Yeah, because if you plot the graph of greatest integer function, it will go like this. First 0 to 1 it will go like this, then there will be a gap, again 1 to 2 it will be like this, okay, then 2 to 3 you will have like this. So everywhere, as you can observe, first there is a gap at 1 when x is 1, then there is another gap at x equal to 2, then there is another gap at x equal to 3. So whenever x is an integer, then there is a gap or discontinuity. So we have to count all such points. Now when x is between minus 7 by 2 to 100, so between minus 7 by 2 to 100, the first value would be minus 3, then it would be minus 2, then it would be minus 1, then it would be 0, 1, 2, 3, like that, and the last value would be 99. Now if you count, guys, then 1 to 99, how many are there? 99, and then 4 more are there. So 99 plus 4, 103. So 103 is the answer, option number D. Okay guys, then we'll move to the question number 9. The number of ways of selecting 15 teams from 15 men and 15 women such that each team consists of a man and a woman is. So this question is similar to a set questions. It's similar to like 1-to-1 mapping. Suppose you represent men by one set and you represent women by another set. So in men there are 15 actually, and similarly in women also there are 15. So for the first man, how many choices he will have? He will have all 15 choices. So first man can choose any one out of 15 women. So he has so many choices, and the question is good because if you make a team of man with man, it won't be good. So if you make a team of man with woman, it's good. Or even if you make a team of women with women, it won't be very good. So man with man is not good, woman with woman is not good. So man with a woman, that is a better choice. So for the first man you have 15 choices. Then for the second man you will have, now because first man has already selected one woman, right? So how many women will be left? 14. So for the second man, how many choices will be there? 14. For the first 15, for second 14, then for the third 13, and so on. For the last it will be 1. So when you multiply all these numbers, you will get 15 factorial. So option number B. Okay, then question number 10. If the general solution of the differential equation y dash, which is equal to y by x plus phi of x by y for some function phi is given by y equal to, is given by y into log of mod cx equal to x, where c is an arbitrary constant, then you have to find phi 2 where y dash is nothing but dy by dx. Okay guys, so we can differentiate this equation to find y dash. So when you differentiate with respect to x, first you have to treat this as u into v. So if y is constant, you need to differentiate log mod cx. That would be nothing but 1 by log mod x differentiation, it is nothing but 1 by x. Why? Because if you take two different cases, one case would be if x is positive, it would be ln x. Another case would be if x is negative, it would be ln minus x. Now when you differentiate, so in both the cases you will get differentiation as 1 by x, because if you differentiate ln x, it would be 1 by x. If you differentiate ln minus x, it would be 1 by minus x into, you will differentiate minus x, which will be minus 1. So that is nothing but 1 by x. So in both the cases you are getting the differentiation as 1 by x. Okay, so if you apply this method, then differentiation of log mod cx, it would be nothing but 1 by cx into, then you will differentiate cx basically, so that would be c. And if you want, if you are having any confusion, you can do one thing, take two different cases, take cx as positive and negative, and at the end you will get this only. Okay, or another method could be log mod cx. So it is like product of mod c and mod x. So it can be written as log mod c plus log mod x. Now log mod c is nothing but a constant, so differentiation would be 0. Then log mod x, differentiation would be 1 by x. And here also at the end of it, you are getting 1 by x as the differentiation. So you can apply this also. Okay guys, then next, if log mod cx is constant, you will differentiate y, and differentiation of y would be nothing but y dash. On the right hand side, differentiation of x would be 1. Okay, then you can cancel c and c. Now you can substitute here, in place of log mod cx, you can substitute xy. So you're having y by x plus xy into y dash. Okay, then you have y dash equal to this. So with the help of this equation, you will get xy y into y dash equal to 1 minus y by x. Then y dash would be nothing but 1 minus y by x. So this is y dash. Now if you simplify it, so 1 divided by xy. that would be nothing but y by x minus, next you have y by x and reciprocal of x by y, that will also be y by x. So you will get y by x whole square. Okay guys, then you will compare this with as you can see here, y dash equal to nothing but y by x plus phi of xy. So y by x you can cancel it. Now phi of xy y is nothing but this. Okay, now if you replace xy y with t, so if t is equal to xy y, then you are getting phi of t equal to, look, y by x is reciprocal of xy y. So if xy y is t, then y by x is 1 by t. So it will be minus of 1 by t whole square. Now in place of t you can substitute 2. So you will get minus of 1 by 2 whole square. That is nothing but minus 1 by 4. So it's option number B. Okay guys, then next you have to discuss question number 11. Okay, so in question number 11 you have to use the formula sine inverse x plus sine inverse y, right? So there is a formula for this. So it is nothing but sine inverse of x into, x is nothing but 1 by 3 here, into root under 1 minus y square. So if you apply this formula, then root under you will get 1 minus, in place of y you have 2 by 3 here. Next you will have y, which is nothing but 2 by 3 into root under 1 minus x square. X is nothing but 1 by 3 equal to sine inverse x. Now sine inverse you can cancel on both the side. Then x would be nothing but this. So if you calculate guys, x would be 1 by 3 into, first of all this is nothing but root 5 by 3. Then next you will have 2 by 3 into, you will get 1 minus 1 by 9. So that is 8 by 9. 8 by 9 square root would be 2 root 2 by 3. So finally you will get root 5 plus 4 root 2 by 3. So it will be option number C. Okay, then question number 12. If x and y are two distinct integers and n is a natural number, then x to power n minus y to power n is divisible by. Yeah, so for this there is a method, there is a formula, right? So x to power n minus y to power n, it will be divisible by x minus y. Is it clear? So either you can equate x to power n minus y to power n to 0. That is one of the method. Like how we used to do it for a remainder theorem. So for remainder theorem, we used to do like this only, right? So we can put n equal to 1. So when we put n equal to 1, then x to power n minus y to power n will become x minus y, which is divisible by x minus y. When we put n equal to 2, then we get x square minus y square. That is also divisible by x minus y, because we can factorize and we can write it as x plus y into x minus y. Next, if we put n equal to 3, then we will get x cube minus y cube, which is also divisible by x minus y. Now in all the three cases, it is divisible by x minus y. Yeah, but if you consider like the first case, then it is not divisible by x plus y or x square minus y square. So x minus y is true. Another method is by mathematical induction. So how do we do in mathematical induction? First we put n equal to 1. So we check for n equal to 1 whether it is divisible by any particular factor or not. If it is divisible, then B assume that it is divisible by n equal to m, and then we try to prove for n equal to m plus 1. But I think this method is only easier. You can go for this. Okay. Then question number 13. The area bounded by the curves y equal to x minus 1 whole square, and next is y equal to x plus 1 whole square, and y equal to 1 by 4 is. So we can do the plotting. So if we do the plotting, we'll get like this. Okay, now this is the graph for y equal to x plus 1 whole square, because to find the vertex is like center, this point. What you need to do, you need to equate it to 0. So when you equate it to 0, you will get x equal to minus 1 and y equal to 0, which is nothing but this point, minus 1 comma 0. This is origin. And similarly, if you do it for this curve, which is nothing but y equal to x minus 1 whole square. So both the curves y equal to x plus 1 whole square as well as y equal to x minus 1 whole square, they are similar to y equal to x square. Only difference will be vertex will be different for both the curves. So to find the vertex, just equate it to 0. So we'll get x equal to 1 and y equal to 0. Okay, now next you have to find the area bounded by these curves. And the third curve is nothing but y equal to 1 by 4. So if you find the point of intersection, so you need to equate x plus 1 whole square to x minus 1 whole square. So you will get x equal to 0 actually. So when x will be 0, then y will be 1. Okay, so this point coordinate is 0 comma 1. So I told you the method. You can equate, you have to find the point of intersection of these two curves. So left hand side is y, then you can equate the right hand side, x plus 1 whole square equal to x minus 1 whole square. So you will get x equal to 0, and when x is 0, you can substitute in any one of the equation, you will get y equal to 1. Now y equal to 1 by 4, it will be a straight line parallel to x axis, and it will pass through 0 comma 1 by 4 actually. Now guys, you have to find the area bounded by these three curves. So this is the area, right? This is the area. Now to find this small area, this small area has two parts and both the parts are symmetric. So you can find area of just one part and multiply by 2. So suppose I want to find this area. I want to find this part, and then so for this part what I need to do is, what is the equation for this curve? It is nothing but y equal to x minus 1 whole square. For this, y equal to 1 by 4. Okay, and then we need to find this point. So to find this point, we can equate both. So when we equate both, we'll get x minus 1 whole square equal to 1 by 4. Now if we take square root, so we'll get x minus 1 equal to square root of 1 by 4. So we'll get actually either 1 by 2 or minus 1 by 2. Yeah, so we'll get x equal to either 3 by 2 or we'll get 1 by 2. Okay. And we are getting 2 point of intersection. Now this point would be, for this point x would be 3 by 2 because it is looking greater than 1, right? For this point it has to be 1 by 2. So for this point, the coordinate is nothing but x coordinate is 1 by 2, y coordinate, suppose, no need to calculate. Now for this part, when you are doing the integration, limit for x would be over here 0, and then at the right it will be 1 by 2. So area would be nothing but, as I told you, there are two symmetrical areas, so multiply by 2 and limit would be 0 to 1 by 2, where you will subtract 1 by 4 from x minus 1 whole square and dx. Now integration of x minus 1 whole square, it would be nothing but x minus 1 whole cube by 3, and then minus 1 by 4 into x, or x by 4, and where limit would be 1 by 2 to 0. Okay, now when you try to simplify it, so when you substitute x equal to 1 by 2 over here, so 1 by 2 minus 1, it is nothing but minus 1 by 2 whole cube, that's minus 1 by 8 by 3, so it will be minus 1 by 24. And then if you put x equal to 1 by 2 here, you will get minus 1 by 8. Okay, minus, when you put x equal to 0, so this will become minus 1 by 3, and then the other one will be 0. So now when you calculate it, you will get actually here plus 1 by 3, and then minus 1 by 8 minus 1 by 24. Okay, then you will take the LCM of 3, 8 and 24. So that would be nothing but 24. So you will get over here 8, and then you will get minus 3, and then you will get minus 1. Is it clear? Yeah, so you will get 2 into 4 by 24. 4 by 24 is like 1 by 6. Then if you will cancel 3 times, so you will get 1 by 3. So that is the answer, option A. Yeah, so this was a simple question, but it was having a lot of calculations. Okay guys, then we'll discuss question number 14. Number of roots of the equation cos square x plus root 3 plus 1 by 2 into sin x minus root 3 by 4 minus 1 equal to 0, which lie in the interval minus pi to pi is. Okay. Okay, so in this equation, we need to write cos square in terms of sin square. Why? Because we need one variable. If the whole equation is expressed in terms of one variable, then we can find it easily. Because sin x we can't express in the form of cos, but cos square, the term which is having power 2, that we should express in terms of the other variable. So cos square, we can write it as 1 minus sin square. Or you can also do like this, cos square minus 1. You know 1 minus cos square. 1 minus cos square is sin square. Then cos square minus 1 is nothing but minus sin square. So either you write 1 minus sin square in place of cos square, and then the other three terms. Okay, then you can cancel 1 and 1. It will become 0. Okay, then you will have sin square x. If you transpose all the term to right hand side after cancelling 1, you will get sin square x minus root 3 plus 1 by 2 into sin x. Plus root 3 by 4 equal to 0. Okay, now what we can do, we can split the middle term into two parts. So root 3 by 2 into sin x, that will be one term, and then next minus 1 by 2 into sin x. that would be another term, plus root 3 by 4 equal to 0. Now in the first two term, what is common? Sin x is common. So if you take sin x common, you will get sin x minus root 3 by 2. Next, between the last two term, if you take minus 1 by 2 common, then you will get sin x minus root 3 by 2. Okay, so after factorization, you are getting one of the factor which is common is sin x minus root 3 by 2. Another factor is sin x minus 1 by 2. Then you will get sin x equal to either 1 by 2 or root 3 by 2. Okay, now you know sin is 1 by 2 when at 30 degree or at 150 degree, right? Similarly, when sin is root 3 by 2, sin is root 3 by 2 either at 60 or 120. So, suppose the interval is 0 to pi. Are you getting it? If the interval is 0 to pi, then sin x would be equal to 1 by 2, or you can do it from the graph also. You can do it from the graph also. So, sin x between 0 to pi, if it is 1 by 2 actually, if it is 1 by 2, it will cut the graph at 2 point. If it is root 3 by 2, again at 2 more point. So, you will get 2 plus 2, 4. But if the interval is minus pi to 0, so over there, sign is negative, then it can't be positive, right? It can't be positive, then there are only 4 values. So, answer would be option B. Okay guys, then next we'll discuss question number 15. Okay, question number 15. Suppose that the side lengths of a triangle are 3 consecutive integers and one of the angles is twice another. The number of such triangles is R. Okay, so first of all, side lengths are consecutive integer. So we can take them as either x plus 1, x plus 2, or you can take x minus 1, x plus 1, or you can take a plus 1, a plus 2, right? So we can take the side length like that. So suppose you represent these points by ABC. Now side length I am taking a plus 1, a plus 2. Okay, now next what is given? And one of the angle is twice another, then number of such triangles is or are. Okay, so one of the angle, suppose angle, yeah, then actually here there are two possibilities. So which is the largest angle here? So that is the angle B. Why? Because a plus 2 is the largest side, then the angle opposite to it would be largest. So either B can be equal to 2A or B can be equal to 2C. Both are possible. So we can take the case either B equal to 2A or B equal to 2C. Okay, next if we apply sine law. So if we apply sine law, so all of you know sine law, A by sine A equal to B by sine B equal to C by sine C. So if you apply it, what will happen? In place of B, you can substitute 2A. So you will get A by sine A equal to B by sine 2A. Now sine 2A is nothing but 2 sine A cos A. Okay. And in place of B, because B is opposite to angle B, right? So B is nothing but actually A plus 2 and C is nothing but small c is A plus 1. So you can replace B by A plus 2. Now if you cancel sine A, then what will be cos A? Cos A would be nothing but A plus 2 by 2A. Yeah, now if you apply cosine rule, so using cosine rule, you know what is cos A, right? So cos A is also given by b square plus c square minus a square by 2bc. So you will get cos A equal to a plus 2 whole square plus a plus 1 whole square minus a square divided by 2 times of a plus 1 into a plus 2. Okay, and then first of all we can simplify this. So when you simplify, you will get a plus 2 whole square, a plus 1 whole square. So you will get a square, then another a square, and this a square and a square will get cancelled. So only one a square would be left. And then among the a term, you will get 4a from this place, 2a from this place. So 4a plus 2a, 6a. And then you will get 2 square, that's 4, and 1 square, 1. 4 plus 1, 5. So you will get that divided by, you will get twice of a plus 1 and a plus 2. Okay guys, now you can factorize this. So when you factorize, you will get a plus 1 into a plus 5, because you can split the middle term 6a as 5a plus a. So you will get a plus 1 into a plus 5. Now we can cancel a plus 1, a plus 1. Okay, then you can equate cos a. So a plus 2 by 2a, and then this is another one. So when you equate it, this is because nothing but a plus 2 by 2a. So 2 will get cancelled. Now if you multiply, so you will get a plus 5 into a, that's nothing but a square plus 5a. And next, if you multiply a plus 2 into a plus 2, so it's a plus 2 whole square, that's nothing but a square plus 4a plus 4. Okay, and then you can cancel a square, so you're getting a equal to 4. Okay, so we'll discuss next case where b equal to 2c. So when b is equal to 2c, we can do it similar to this only. So if you apply sine law, then you can write b by sine b. Now in place of b, you can put 2c, right? Because angle b is 2c, and that would be equal to c by sine c. Now what is b? If you look over here, b is nothing but a plus 2, c is nothing but a plus 1. So you will get a plus 2 divided by 2 sine c cos c, and equals to c, which is nothing but a plus 1 divided by sine c. Then you can cancel sine c, sine c. Now you will get cos c equals to a plus 2 divided by twice of a plus 1. Okay, you can also try to find out cos c from this triangle. So if you apply cosine rule is cos c is nothing but a square plus b square minus c square by 2ab. Okay, then you will get here a square plus a plus 2 whole square minus a plus 1 whole square divided by twice of a into a plus 2. Okay, then when you simplify, you will get a square, then you will get 2a, and you will get 3. Okay, if you simplify the denominator, you will get 2a into a plus 2. Then you equate both the values of cos c which you have got. So when you equate it, you can cancel first of all 2 and 2, then you can multiply. So when you multiply a plus 1, you will multiply by a square plus 2a plus 3, and right hand side will become, you will multiply a plus 2 by a into a plus 2, so it will become a into a plus 2 whole square. A plus 2 whole square is nothing but a square plus 4a plus 4. So after multiplication you will get a cube plus 3a square plus 5a plus 3, and right hand side would be a cube plus 4a square plus 4a. Okay, then you can cancel a cube, and you will get a square minus a minus 3 equals to 0. Okay, then when you solve it, you will get the roots as real, but you won't get integer. Yeah, you won't get integral root, but in the question it was given that side are 3 consecutive integers, so then this is not possible, right? But over here this is possible, and so we will get just one triangle. So that would be the answer. Okay, then question number 16. If x equal to 33 raised to power n, where n is a positive integral value, then the probability that x will have 3 at its unit place is. So here you have 33 and unit digit of 33 is 3. So you know, for 3 to power n, what are the possibility? If n is 1, so it will be 3. If n is 2, 9. If n is 3, 7. If n is 4, 1. Similarly, it will happen when n is 5, 6, 7, 8 and all. So there are 4 possibility, and we want 3. So there are total 4 outcome, and favorable outcome is just 1. So probability will be nothing but 1 by 4. Okay, then question number 17. You have, if y equal to log x base 10, then log 10 base x, and log x base x, and log 10 base 10. Now out of this 4, log x base x, it's nothing but 1, because both are same. This is also 1, so both are constant, so differentiation would be 0. So we need to take care of only these two terms, right? Now in calculus, base is always e, so we need to change the base. So we can write log x base 10 as log e base 10 into log x base e, and then next we can also write it as, or because in all the options there is something in the denominator, so we can take care of that. So we can write log x base 10 as log x base e divided by log base e. Are you getting it? Log x base 10 is can be written as like log x by log 10, where base for both the log can be same. So we can put e, because that will help for differentiation. Similarly for this, it is nothing but a reciprocal of this, right? It is nothing but a reciprocal of it. So we can also write, you can also write it as log 10 base e divided by log x base e. Okay, and then when you differentiate it, because as I told you, the other two terms are nothing but constant, 1 and 1. So when you differentiate, differentiation of constant would be 0. Log x differentiation is 1 by x. Yeah, so you first of all you will get log x differentiation 1 by x. So you will get this term actually, right? You will get this term. Now for the second term, it's like 1 by log x. So 1 by log x is like 1 by x. 1 by x differentiation is minus 1 by x square. So we will get log 10 So you will get minus 1 by log x whole square, and then log x differentiation would be 1 by x. Okay, so you will get the first option. Okay, question number 18. So Z belongs to complex number satisfies the conditions mod Z greater than equal to 3. Then the least value of mod Z plus 1 by Z. So we will use the properties of complex number. So we know that there is a properties in complex number which says that mod of z1 plus z2 is always greater than equal to mod z1 minus mod z2. In fact, usually we put mod of that as well, because sometimes if you get negative value you can make it positive by just by putting the mod. Yeah, or you can just keep it like this also is fine. So if you apply these properties over here, then you will get greater than mod z minus 1 by mod z. Now you know that mod z is greater than equal to 3. Now what about 1 by mod z? Are you getting it? So suppose mod z is greater than equal to 3, then 1 by mod z, that would be lesser than equal to 1 by 3. Now if you put negative sign on both the side, you will get minus 1 by mod z. Now the sign will change because we are multiplying both the side by minus 1. So this will be greater than equal to minus 1 by 3. And you also know mod z is greater than equal to 3. So you can just add them. So when you add them, you will get this on the left hand side. Right hand side will be 3 minus 1 by 3. That's nothing but 8 by 3. So this will be greater than equal to 8 by 3. So then mod of z plus 1 by z will also be greater than equal to 8 by 3. So that would be the answer. Okay, question number 19. If A, B, C, D, E, F are in arithmetic progression, then you have to find E minus C. So there are 4 options given. So we can do it easily by putting some values, like by trial and error method also, or by the proper method also we can do it. So if we try to do it by the proper method, so E minus C, there is a gap of one term, right? So suppose C is third term, it's like A3, third term. E is fifth term, so it's like A5. Are you getting it? So E minus C is like A5 minus A3. So that would be nothing but just take the difference of 5 and 3 and into common difference. Suppose I represent common difference by capital D, because here small d is already present in the question. So you will get 2 times of capital D. And even if you apply the formula for nth term, so A5 would be nothing but A plus 4 times of capital D, and A3 will be nothing but A plus 2 times of capital D. So the difference would be 2 times of capital D. Now among the options, you have to select which one is correct. So if you select C minus A, so that would be 2D. 2D into 2, it would be 4D. Yeah, this is correct, because D minus C. D is nothing but fourth term. C is nothing but third term. So A4 minus A3. That's D, and then twice of that, 2D. So this is correct. Even if you try this one, F minus D is 2D and into 2, 4D. D minus C, that's D. So this is correct. And if you want to do it by the trial and error, you can do it. You can take the value of A, B, C, D, E, F as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if you do E minus C, so if you just compare it, E minus C is nothing but 5 minus 3, it is 2. Then you can check with the options. So first option is 2 times of C minus A. So 2 times of C minus A. C is nothing but 3, A is 1. So you will get 4, which is not true. Second option will match 2 times of D minus C. D is nothing but 4. And yeah, so D is 4 and C is nothing but 3. So twice of 4 minus 3, it's nothing but 2. So this is correct. Okay guys, then we'll move on to the next question, question number 20. So we have to do integration of log in the numerator x plus 1, log x plus 1 minus log x. In the denominator we have x into x plus 1. Okay guys. So for this question, usually for such questions, what do? We do by substitution. Now, before making any substitution, either we can simplify the numerator. Okay, so log x plus 1 minus log x. Okay, this is nothing but log of x plus 1 by x. Okay, now if we take t as log x plus 1 by x, then if we differentiate t with respect to x, so log differentiation, you know, it's nothing but 1 by x, so you will get 1 by x plus 1 by x into, you need to differentiate x plus 1 by x. So differentiation of x plus 1 by x would be nothing but x plus 1 by x. Before differentiating, you can write it as x plus 1, you can write it as x by x plus 1 by x. So x by x is nothing but 1, then 1 by x. Now differentiation of 1 would be 0, differentiation of 1 by x will be minus 1 by x square. Okay guys, now when you simplify it, so x square you will multiply here in the denominator, so you will get dt as, or in fact what you can do is, because in the denominator you are getting x plus 1 into x, and minus sign you can transpose to the left hand side. So you will get dx by x into x plus 1 equal to minus dt. Then the question will become, numerator will become t, because this will become t, and then dx by x into x plus 1, that will become dt. So it will become t into dt. Integration of that is nothing but, in fact, t into minus dt, because as you can see here, it is minus dt. Now, you know, integration of t is nothing but t square by 2. So you will get minus t square by 2 plus a constant. Then in place of t, you can substitute this log of x plus 1 by x. So you will get minus 1 by 2 into log x plus 1 by x whole square by 2 plus c. So minus 1 by 2 into log x plus 1 by x whole square plus c. So that is nothing but option number A. Okay guys, then question number 21. If f of x is a polynomial satisfying f of x into f of 1 by x equal to f of x plus f of 1 by x, and f of 2 is greater than 1, then you have to find a limit of f of x where x tends to 1. So in such expressions, whenever they have given f of x into f of 1 by x equal to f of x plus f of 1 by x, so we can take f of x as either plus minus x to power n plus 1. So we can take f of x as either x to power n plus 1 or minus of x to power n plus 1. Okay, next we have to check, here is given f of 2 is greater than 1. So f of 2 greater than 1, that would be possible only if f of x is x to power n plus 1. Is it clear? Yeah, because if you put x equal to 2 here, you will get minus 2 power n plus 1, which is lesser than 1. So it means we are getting f of x equal to x to power n plus 1. The reason is because f of 2 is greater than 1. Now you have to find limit of f of x, limit x tends to 1 f of x. Now what is f of x actually? It is nothing but x to power n plus 1. So if you substitute x equal to 1, you will get 1 to power n plus 1. So 1 plus 1 you will get 2. That is the answer. So it is integer type question, so no options are given. Okay, then we'll move to question number 22. If A, so A is a matrix, these are the 9 elements. Similar, this is I identity matrix where principal diagonal element is 1, other elements are 0. Now it is also given that A inverse equal to 1 by 6 times of A square plus C into A plus D, where C and D are constant. Then you have to find sum of values of C and D. Okay guys, so for such questions, what we can do, we can solve it using characteristic equation of matrices. Okay, now characteristic equation is given by determinant of A minus lambda I equal to 0. So we need to find A minus lambda I first of all. Okay, so A minus lambda I, this is A, so lambda I would be nothing but all these elements will become lambdas. And now when you subtract from A, are you getting it? So in place of A, what you can write this matrix. Then in place of lambda I, we need to change the principal diagonal element. So we can change it. We can write over here lambda. So we'll get 1 minus lambda, and then we'll get 0, then we'll get 0, then we'll get 0 again, then we'll get 1 minus lambda, and then we'll get 1, then we'll get 0, then we'll get minus 2, and then we'll get 4 minus lambda. Now we need to equate the determinant of it to 0. So when we try to find the determinant of it, which is represented by determinant of A minus lambda I equal to 0, then if you expand this along any one row, so these two elements are 0, so you will get 1 minus lambda into, in square bracket you will get 1 minus lambda into 4 minus lambda, and then minus 2 into 1, so that will become plus 2 equal to 0. Okay, next you need to simplify. So you have 1 minus lambda, and over here you have 1 minus lambda into 4 minus lambda, that is nothing but lambda square minus 5 lambda plus 4, then 4 plus 2, it will become 6. Okay, then if you multiply, so you will get lambda square minus 5 lambda plus 6, then you will get minus lambda cube, and then you will get 5 lambda square and minus 6 lambda. So finally if you simplify, you will get lambda cube, that will be one of the term, because I am transposing this minus lambda cube to right hand side. Then lambda square plus 5 lambda square, it is 6 lambda square, and if you transpose to the right hand side, it will become minus 6 lambda square. And then next is minus 5 lambda minus 6 lambda, so it is nothing but minus 11 lambda, right? And then the constant term, that is nothing but 6 equal to 0. Okay, now according to the properties, the determinant A will satisfy this equation. Are you getting it? So it will satisfy, it means in place of lambda you can put A. So you will get A cube minus 6A square minus 11A plus 6 equal to 0. Is it clear? So equal to, we should put in place of 0, we should put null matrix, because this equation is having, and in place of 6 we should put here I actually, because everything should be a matrix. So 6 can be written as 6 into 1, and you replace it with I. constant term you just put an I, and for 0 you put O, so it is null matrix. Now another thing is, from here, from this equation, what you need to do is, if you multiply both the side by A, so if you multiply both the side by A, and maybe you can transpose C6 over here, so you will get 6 into A inverse, and if you multiply this by A, you will get A cube plus C into A square plus D into A. Now A into A inverse, that's nothing but I actually. Is it clear? Okay, so you will get 6I, and over here you have A cube plus C into A square plus dA. Then if you transpose, and over here, because we transpose, so all the term like minus 11 lambda, it will become plus 11 lambda, and plus 6 will become minus 6. Yeah, this is correct. Minus lambda cube became lambda cube, and 6 lambda square, so that's fine. Now, so according to that, even this sign will change and this will change. Yeah, so here once again I will explain you that wherever lambda is there, you just replace by A, and the constant term, you write that constant into I, where I is identity matrix. 0 you replace by, so non-zero constant you put I, and 0 you can replace by null matrix, because even if you put into I, that will become null matrix only. So yeah, now if you transpose here 6I to right hand side, you will get A cube plus C into A square plus dA minus 6I equals to 0. Then you compare these two equations. So don't put 0, you put null matrix. So when you compare both the equations, what you are getting? In place of C you are getting minus 6, in place of D 11. So C plus D, that's nothing but minus 6 plus 11, so it is nothing but 5. Okay guys, then you have the next question. So you have to find the least value of the quadratic polynomial for real values of P and X. Okay, so first of all, we will group p square term. So if you group p square term, so 2p square you can take common. So you will get 2p square into x square plus 4x plus 4. Then you will also get x square minus 2x plus 4. So x square minus 2x plus 4 can be written as x minus 1 whole square, or you can split it as x square minus 2x plus 1 plus 3. Now guys, you can write this as 2p square into x plus 2 whole square, and this is x minus 1 whole square plus 3. Now you have to find the least value of this quadratic for real values of p and x. So this term would be least if x minus 1 is 0. For this term, when x minus 1 is 0, then x is 1. That time it is not least. So it can be least when p equals to 0, right? Because this is whole square. So whole square of anything is either 0 or positive. This is also either 0 or positive. So it is possible if p equals to 0 and x equal to 1. That time the least value would be nothing but 3. So answer is 3. Okay guys, then next question, question number 24. If ABC are in arithmetic progression and angle B equal to pi by 4, then we have to find tan A, tan B, tan C. So for this question, if they are in AP, so usually many times you know what you used to do in AP. One term you used to take it as A minus D, middle term as A, and another term is a plus d. Now here in place of a, what do you have? Pi by 4. So suppose if you take this as pi by 4, then the other term you can take it as pi by 4 minus d. In place of d, if you want, you can take theta, and the other angle a will become, c will become, so this is a, this is b, this is c. Now what is a plus c? Sum of a and c, pi by 4 minus theta plus pi by 4 plus theta. It is nothing but pi by 2. So whenever two angles are complementary, here angle a and angle c are complementary, then product of their tan would be nothing but 1, right? You can take any example. For example, if you take tan 60, tan 30. So angles are complementary, 60 plus 30, 90, and their product is 1. So it happens whenever two angles are complementary. So what will happen then? You have to find tan A, tan B, tan C, and according to this law, you know tan A into tan C, you can group it at one place, tan B separately. So you know tan A into tan C is nothing but 1. The reason is because A plus C is 90 degree or pi by 2. So this is 1, and tan B is nothing but tan pi by 4. That is also 1. So the product is 1. Okay. So this is the easiest method. If you want to do it by another method, you can apply tan of A, like tan pi by 4 minus theta and tan pi by 4 plus theta. And if you simplify, you will get the same answer. Okay guys, then next question, question number 25. You have to find distance of the point minus 1 comma 1 from this line. Okay, so when you simplify this line, you will get 12x minus 5y plus 12 into 6 is 72, and this will become plus 10, 82, equal to 0. Now you have to find the distance. So you know the formula for distance. So you might have studied this formula for distance, which is if there is a straight line ax plus by plus c equals to 0, and you have to find the distance of this line from a point x1 comma y1, then this distance is nothing but mod of ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by root under a square plus b square. So if we apply this formula, then we'll get mod of 12 into, in place of x you need to substitute minus 1, and in place of y plus 1. So we'll get 12 into 1 minus 5 into minus 1 plus 82 divided by root under. Now if you see the coefficient of x, a and b, they are nothing but coefficient of x and y. So coefficient of x is 12, coefficient of y is minus 5. So you will get 12 square minus 5 square. Okay, then you will get over here 12 plus 82, that's nothing but 94. 94, and this is 5, that's nothing but 99. So you are getting 99 by 13, because if you simplify this, 144, 12, that is 12 square, and and another thing, so x is nothing but minus 1. So we should make some changes over here. So x is nothing but minus 1, and y is nothing but 1 plus 82. Okay, so what we are getting then? This is minus 12 minus 5 minus 17, and 82 minus 17, that is nothing but 65. So 65 by, this is 13 if you simplify, because 12 square 144 minus 5 square 25, 144 plus 25 169, root of that 13. So you're getting 5 as the answer. So that's it, student. Thank you for watching.